Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I don't know about you, but after I accomplish a thing, I don't linger too long on celebrating the accomplishment. It could be viewed as a bad thing or a good thing, but that's how I am. I celebrate a few seconds and then move on with trying to improve the outcome. That is, if you did something and you succeeded or you didn't succeed, but let's say you succeeded, it's obviously what you do when you don't succeed. You start again, change things, analyze, change things, and you start over. If you succeed, you can do the same process. You analyze, you see where things could be improved, which is viewing the negatives, and then change the negatives into positives, which is try to think of improving those things. That's why I don't like to linger in my videos too much about oh look, let's celebrate this. Okay, yeah, or good job, we did it. Move on. Let's do something else. Let's improve. Let's make it better. Let's make it turn it into perfection that we'll never reach. But anyway, at least strive to. So that's how I think you change a society. You improve the society by always looking at things that you can improve. And how do you do that? Not by just criticizing, oh, that's bad, oh, you're stupid, or no, okay, you're stupid. How can I make you not stupid? Okay, that was wrong. Okay, that's the first step. Next one, how can I make it to be improved, to be better? Okay, to change it. Change the outcome, improve the outcome. You know what I mean? In this case, we have this little article that talks about Russia and surrogate mothers. So, this article comes from the Jerusalem Post, and it is from November 27th, 2022. And this is the title: Russia to bar foreigners from using its surrogate mothers. So, why only foreigners? All right, well, maybe they explain. And I'm quoting, everything must be done to protect children by prohibiting foreigners from using the surrogacy service, says Vyacheslav Volodin, the Speaker of the lower house of Russia's parliament. So you protect children only by prohibiting foreigners? Why is that? Well, I think I know why, but we're going to talk about it after we finish reading here. Russia will soon adopt a law barring foreigners from using Russian surrogate mothers. Vyacheslav Volodin, the Speaker of the lower house of the parliament, said on Sunday, the nation's Mother's Day. Paid surrogacy is legal in Russia, but the practice has been criticized by religious groups as commercializing the birth of children. So that is legal. So if it's legal, again, why only the foreigners? They said here, everything must be done to protect children by prohibiting foreigners. How do you protect them? Maybe because you think that you send them in a bad society with bad norms. I'm assuming you try to ban children from being raised in a culture, society that you deem inferior or not proper. That's why you protect them. I don't see any other, I don't see. Could be, if I stay here 2 hours, I can think of some other ones, but I think that would be the only one. Otherwise, you would ban it in Russia as well. So you must have something with the foreigners. What could be? And then all foreigners? How about, I don't know, you sell it to my friends Zimbabweans. What's wrong with that one? So once you determine that the foreigners, are you going to split it in two? These foreigners are good, those foreigners are bad, or just foreigners in general? And if yes, foreigners in general, why? And remember, they said it's illegal in Russia. That means a mother, if she wants to make money, she can just get, impregnated with these kind of things, and then she's gonna have every 9 months a child. And I don't know how much money she would get, but she can use that every 9 months, or I don't know, 12 months, 10 months or something. I don't know, probably there's some regulations. I'm assuming you can do it after each 9 months. You just blah, 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 blah. But we'll see. And this article, as I said, talks about the foreigners, but I don't know the natives. So I'm quoting again. Everything must be done to protect children by prohibiting foreigners from using the surrogacy service. Volodin said on the Telegram messaging app. And again, we will make this decision at the beginning of December. He said some 45,000 babies born by surrogate mothers have been taken abroad in the past few years. Child trafficking is unacceptable, he added. So this is trafficking. But why is it not trafficking within Russia? Let's say I'm in a different town. Is that not trafficking? Is trafficking across the borders? Don't get me wrong. If Russia wants to ban this, they can ban it. They don't have to ask me, obviously. But I don't think there's anything wrong with them doing that. That's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want about this. And if they say, well, we're gonna allow French people to do this, to come and buy children, have the children made here and then shipped to France, because, as I said, anyway, then that's my choice, the Russians' choice. And if I don't want the Germans to be able to do the same thing, again, that's my choice. Discrimination, goddamn right, is the discrimination. So, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to complain at what, United Nations? Pfft, do we give up? You know what I mean? So again, that's the Russia makes that decision. Now you can say, well, what if the mothers want to do that? What if the mother said, you know what, I want my child, it's not your child actually, it's just a product that you will be producing and then pass it on. So let's say you have this mother say, well, I want to do that for whatever reasons. Should she be allowed to? Obviously she is. And I'm not going to go into the legality of that. It's legal. It is legal in Russia. And that means mothers can get in the business of giving birth and getting paid for that. Now, is that something moral? Could be. Could be in a way that there are families, there are people who can't have children. You have, I don't know, same-sex couples trying to do these kind of things, which I have my own take on that one, but I don't think the Russians do this for this kind of services or unions. But that's obviously their prerogative. In this case, should this woman, let's say I'm a Russian woman, I say I want to have my child going to the United States to this couple. Should it be like legal? Should it be her choice to determine who's gonna get the kids, or should it be the state's I don't know, legal power to dictate where the child goes? Well, if we pretend that we are free people, that should be, well, I do whatever. But on the other hand, you say, wait a second, what if you just send it to a wrong environment? Probably this is what they want to protect. But on the other hand, how do you know if the child that a Russian mother will be the surrogate mother for a baby, and the baby is given to a Russian family in Russia, and it's going to be a bad family, bad environment, and what? So you see, it's the same thing. It's just it's political, I think, 100%, which the Russians try to punish somehow the Westerners, the population, not the governments, the population, but they try to punish the governments by punishing the population again, and hoping that the population will, start yapping at their leaders, elected representatives, that will do something about Russia. I think that's the only thing. It's not, oh my God, let's keep it in Russia. That could be it. You say, okay, we're going to have it now only in Russia. Do you think that the demand will increase to, I don't think so. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know how many months you have to wait or years in order to have this kind of service provided. As a Russian, maybe the Russians could not have that because there's too many foreigners. And then the Russians said, wait a second, our population decreases, and their population somehow is going to be stable because of our children. I don't know, could be a, this kind of balance, population control, and hey, we're not going to help you. We're going to take care of our natives, the Russians. But I don't know. I do not know enough about the adoption or surrogate business to say the policies, which is first, who's second, and so on. What do you think? Should it be just the mother? If the mother wants, well, I'm going to have a child every, let's say, 9 months, and just sell my children to whomever these companies agree, because the companies have to vet the parents and all that. You go through a process. I'm assuming it should. I'm not assuming, I know for a fact, but anyway. So, no, I'm not a result of a surrogate mother, but it's just, can you do this as a business? It's kind of like, I don't know, if it's done in a controlled way, I don't see, that's in controlled way, meaning the services, the businesses are making sure the families that the children will go into are appropriate. That's what I mean. But it's a transaction. Is it a, I would say, moral transaction? I don't think it's a moral transaction, but how many things are moral and how many are not moral, and we still consider them legal? But morality and legality, sometimes are pum pum. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.